Hello everybody, it has been such a long while since I posted. I have been in hermit mode for quite a while and there were many shifts in my life and I'm coming back with newly found connection. And today I was called to do a really, really urgent reading. There is a sense of urgency. I believe tomorrow is the full moon if you're watching shortly after I post this. I am doing this channeling message on the 31st of March. I am going to connect, step away, and feel what energy is coming through. Sorry, as usual, when I start channeling, I usually start sneezing. Okay, there is a sense of calmness and quiet, but it's like the calm before the storm. And there is an energy of something being veiled, something being unclear. And I was looking at the moon today and it was mostly in the clouds. It wasn't too clear and I'm picking up on that energy today as well. Let's see what we need to know today. What do we need to do today, Spirit? It's coming through that you were disconnected from your gift in your thoughts, within your belief system. What I'm getting is that you made such a strong connection with Spirit before. Whoever I am reading, you are a practitioner and you have had connections, serendipity, signs, all the time, synchronicities, very strong synchronicities. And then in the past few months, your connection has, in your mind and within you, severed, and you kind of stepped away and you decided to do something else because you had a feeling that that is not your way. Maybe you made it all up, maybe it wasn't really what you perceived it to be. This is what I am picking up on. So you are, this reading is for a practitioner who felt a disconnect from their gift power connection in the last few months. Yes, this completely supports what I have been picking up. So your very strong emotions and connection, your spiritual, emotional connection to the higher power, to spirit, was fulfilling you and filling you up with energy, and you felt the connection strongly. Even though at times you felt like it was fluctuating, sometimes stronger, sometimes less intense, but you were emotionally very in tune, intuitive to spirit. And then you got in your head, and then you began obsessing that okay, so I'm picking up that I'm hearing you were waiting for something dramatic, like a dramatic shift to happen, where you would feel, as you did in the past, some kind of synchronicity, some kind of strong sign, and you were waiting for something greater than that in order to feel like now is the moment that I will come into the strongest connection with spirit. And you were getting upset, and you were getting in your head that that wasn't happening. Nothing dramatic was happening. And this got you upset, and you stepped away completely. You decided that maybe this was not your path. This was not for you. You closed it off. You closed off your feelings and your connection to spirit on a deeper level. You felt disappointed that what you were expecting did not happen in the time allotted or in a way that it was supposed to happen. And in your thoughts, you justified that the only way to stop driving yourself crazy with it is to step away from it. Yes, because you no longer wanted to be patient with something that you felt would never come through. And then, as you can see, it kind of shifted you into your previous way of being and thinking about things. You stopped developing your gifts. You stopped interacting with spirit on a deeper level. And your gift began to dwindle. It began to, I'm hearing, it was put on the back burner. Sort of, if it happens, it happens. Whenever it happens, it happens. I will let it go. Okay, Spirit, so why do we need to know this right now? Because what you have is your prosperity and your dream come true. Okay, so how do we go about this? How do we reconnect? How do we align with this dream come true again, where it doesn't feel so frustrating and it doesn't feel empty? Before I speak, I'd like to get a clear picture on this. Okay. You have fallen into a pattern. You were sucked into the... By the way, I see a spider here. I saw yesterday on my nightstand on my lamp a large spider was crawling, and I thought this is very significant. So spiders are very significant, and there's an energy that is putting you into stale mode, a mode of stagnation, because you were waiting for something to reappear in your life, for something to renew itself in your life. And what I'm picking up on is that you perceive this energy from the previous cycle to come in as a healed energy and to bring you something, some kind of new found joy. But what it has been doing, your thoughts about this energy, your involvement with that energy, what it has been doing is cutting you off from your work, from your potential. And you have been losing your resources, you have been losing your connection. So what you are being asked to do is to walk away from mentally investing yourself in this cycle from the past, whatever that cycle may be, and then you will come into the strongest contact again with spirit, with whatever you were connected to before. It's a general reading, so for everybody that connection meant something different. Yes, they're trying to say that what was misalignment. What was taken away from you and moved out of your life for a good reason, so that you could chase your dreams, you could reach your star. Yes, you have to let go, and you don't have to do anything, but you're being advised to let go of your resentment, if any is left, like a residue of some past trauma, hurt. If anything is left, you're being asked to let go of that. Because it's making you, it's making you lack. You are not in that energy. You shouldn't be in that energy of lack anymore. You're abundant. You have a way open. Your way is open. If you let it go, you can pass all of the blocks, and you will no longer be alone in this endeavor. Yes, your gifts are coming in. All you have to do is just see where the lie was. You were not meant to be alone. You are not meant to be unhappy. You are not meant to be disconnected from source. You are falling into that trap, your mental trap, where it's kind of pulling you back. It's pulling you back. The previous cycle is pulling you back. The previous cycle is obsolete, yes. There's some things I cannot show on camera, but your agreement, whatever mysticism this cycle entailed in itself, is no more. It is gone. You're done with this. Right, you're not meant to. It just keeps going in circles at this point. So this was the message. You need to let go of some kind of cycle that's been creeping up in your mind. Your connection will be strong. And also I'm being told that you have a preconceived notion of how this connection with spirit should feel for you, how it should come across, and you're being asked to be open to different possibilities. Maybe feel how you feel within your body, your emotions, your sensations in your body, and maybe that's how you would connect. Or what I'm picking up on is that it's always different. Just be more attuned, more sensitive to yourself and your surroundings, and dreams are very significant at this time. Pay attention to your dreams. Something about full moon is significant. Yes, there's something good coming in on a full moon, which is tomorrow if you're watching it today. Justice, and something is being cleared out. So this is the message for today. Yes, you're moving towards... What a mess. You're moving towards your connection with spirit. You're being led back to your divine calling. I wish you all the very best. And I know you will begin to get inspired more and more now. Happy new moon.